The potato can be found growing wild throughout the Americas, from as far north as the southwestern United States, throughout the Andes mountain chain to its southernmost extreme in Chile. Recent genetic testing has shown that the domestication of the potato occurred around 7,000 to 10,000 years ago in an area near what is now northern Bolivia and southern Peru. A vast majority of present-day cultivars, however, contain genetics descended from varieties originating near Chile. Genetic evidence suggests that the domestication of the potato occurred from wild species contained in the Solanum breviculae complex, a group of approximately 20 different tuberous plant species endemic to the region with varying ploidy levels. The common potato is triploid.
I start with a potato that is good in this area. It's well adapted. I know it's matures at the right time. It has good cooking character, yada yada. And then I'll cross it to a potato that has some sort of characteristic that I want to improve in my adapted variety. Oftentimes that's disease resistance, regardless of what the crop is. It's often some disease resistance, but it could also be some other novel characteristics that might be cooking quality or something like that, or colors. It's almost like trying to breed an apple tree or something like that, because all you have to do is make a cross and you create the F1 hybrid between the two, and then you're done with what folks would consider classical breeding in terms of you don't have to go through segregating generations and all that stuff. You just create that hybrid, and then all of your propagation from then on is clonal. It's all asexual.
There are 3 different markets for potatoes: fries, chips, and fresh market. For the fry market, you see russet Burbank types, which have an oblong shape and rough skin, and also are suited for frying. For the chip type, you want round, baseball to softball shaped with white skin and white flesh. And finally, for the fresh market, you generally see red skin with white flesh potatoes and Yukon Gold types that have gold flesh and yellowish skin. About 50% of potatoes eaten are from the fresh market, and right now, targeted to the fresh market is breeding for different colored flesh, like bitter purple potatoes and red flesh potatoes, and increasing skin integrity.
So the challenge for breeders then is to try to come up with, well, first you have to decide, do I want to try to do all 3 of those markets or not? And around here there are breeders who do, and I kind of do. But my leaning is toward more the fresh market. And that's because I'm sitting in the middle of 4 million eaters here in the Twin Cities. And so I want to relate my breeding project as much to people who eat fresh potatoes or are going to restaurants that are cooking from fresh. I want to emphasize fresh market because of our cuisine in the Twin Cities, as much as I do want to deal with folks who eat potato chips and French fries. You can't ignore that because that's a big part. There's a gene bank for potato, same way there is for seeds, different place. It's in Rhinelander, Wisconsin, and it's managed by USDA.
There are 2 main diseases potato breeders are focused on. The first is late blight of potato, caused by an Oomycete, Phytophthora infestans. Late blight is the disease that sparked the Irish potato famine in the 1840s, and is still a damaging disease today. Finding race-specific resistance genes has been an effective short-term strategy. However, the pathogen's genetics are constantly evolving and can quickly overcome resistance.